Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally Saturday once again, and it's now time to relax and take a break. But you can never take a break from the snow. So, today we're doing another video about P-51D, the ultimate energy fighter. And I'm gonna do a commentary about this match and show the strengths and weaknesses about this aircraft. And this is why I saved this replay. It's because I had a pretty good example of both worlds. So we're in this 51D 30, and we're climbing, side climbing up to altitude. And we're gonna see in a second. We're gonna get intercepted by a little Spitfire, and we're gonna see what happens then. And yeah, I'm just gonna go off and explain some things, explain things that happened that I could have done better, things that I did wrong, and also things that you should never do. So right now I'm heading towards the Spitfire, and I don't like I don't like seeing this. I decided to turn my back away from him like that was a good idea, and that was not a good idea. So I thought that I could outrun, but I actually cannot, which is surprising. Because I thought like, oh, it's a Spitfire, I can easily outturn that guy. But no, look at this shit. He can easily catch up with me, which is actually crazy. So I started kind of going defensive, not fully committed to it, but still trying to, I'm trying to live, trying to see another day. So there, I decided to bring in to the downwards corkscrew, which was not one of the best idea because he would lose not that much speed. And right there, I park in front of his guns, and I somehow make it out. And then this is where I decide to make a run for it. I know that right now we're equalizing speed, and now I'm running away from him, and I see the F4U behind me. This Superman coming in to save the day. I go up, make Spitfire bait into going up with me. Then he doesn't take it, so then I can just go back down, take it easy. He reverses the turn right in front of me to go after F4U, then he goes down, and right there he's done. So yes, that was a very interesting fight. Everything could have gone better if I didn't go the opposite way to him right before we merged, and that could have saved both of us our altitude advantage. And now this zero comes in out of nowhere from above, from heaven or something like that, and he goes back up. I know I can't really do anything against the zero, right? So I just continue on my merry way, and he dives on me, and there's not really that many options I have right now. And luckily that Superman F4U from earlier, he comes back in and kills the dude. And I'm really lucky in that situation, because that's not one thing that happens very often. If he was not there, I would have been dead by now by the Spitfire. So yes, that's one thing that is special. And now, one thing that this this guy has, the P-51D, it's that has a very good top speed, pretty good turning at high speeds as well. It doesn't compress that much, and engine is not that bad, has pretty good flaps, and the roll rate is not half bad. Where it goes downhill is on the rudder control and the climb speed. And now, the rudder control, it compresses a lot at high speed, so you really need to rely on your roll rate. And it's pretty reliable, I'm not gonna lie. It's something you can trust. And the hold on. Wait. What did I say was a disadvantage again? Oh my god, I am lost of words. I'm sorry, guys. That's pretty good armament though. You can see them head on. Nobody hit each other. It's a 109K4, so I know it's a full up here. I'm at 5-1, he is at 5-7, which is not really a fair fight, right? But I knew that this guy had a 22-second turn time, so I know I can outrun him. Outturn him, I mean. And I can outrun him easily. And I see this 190 there. I thought to myself, oh, he's pretty slow. I can easily swoop in and get him. But sadly for me, my computer just was lagging a bit too much at that moment, so I did not get him. Sadly. But that was happily for him. And the F4U decides, oh, let's give this guy a hug. And that was the idea of the decade. So I go head on, very quick head on. Nobody hits each other once again. And right now I tell to myself, I need to get some energy. And I get into a slight climb just to get a little bit of altitude, give me some more options. If he ever comes close to me, I'm gonna have the option to dive a bit down. There the LA7 comes in and gives it a little head on. 109 decides to commit into the fight with the LA7, which is not one of the best idea with me around, because I can just swoop in and kill him, because I've got the speed advantage, right? So this 109, he decides to run away, which is actually a pretty smart idea. If he decides to bring the fight a bit further away from us, closer to his base, he's gonna have a little advantage, which is always nice to have, you know. And then he's gonna start going up, which is a bit weird. I wouldn't exactly do that in this situation. I would rather do a split S and going downwards. And so right there he gets his wings ripped off. And there goes the 109. He put up a good fight, but it was just not enough for him to plane, especially for an LA7, which can turn like a 0 at low altitude. And so from now on, I'm just gonna be killing some AIs. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened in this match. I don't think I forgot about anything really. Like, yeah, then I just start looking at these AIs and I shoot them down. So yeah, this was a pretty good example of what this plane can do. Has very good energy retention and pretty good top speed, but has poor acceleration at high altitude. But it can actually turn quite well when you get to higher speeds, and the armament is one of the best you can get at these tiers. It's not the best, but it's one of the best. It's not like you have 4 cannons, but it still does the job. It gets the job done pretty easily. And so yes, I think that was it for the video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.